And this was in 2019.
Yeah, 2019.
Okay. You talked about shooting videos for Milo, for Nestle.
Yes.
On the Milo products and other.
Yeah.
Tell us about your first steps. What were the first things you did after you registered your company?
Yeah. So we
talk about your first production.
Yeah.
Just a story around how you set up. You know, the very first steps.
Yeah. So in our line of work, we needed let's say equipment. So after registration and whatnot, you need to invest in studio setup, equipment, and you need
cameras,
you need tripod,
boom mics,
you need a lot of, and we didn't have funding from anybody like a Silicon Valley investor coming in to invest anything to us. So one day I called Fish and I was like, you know what, this thing, even when you write a proposal to let's say somebody out there that a person should fund your business for, they are going to ask you a lot of questions, and from here, even the picture that we are going to paint to them, that we are going to use this money to create original content, it is not going to sound like, they are not going to understand. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to start using our phone to create content. So we started creating with our phones. The studio we use, I think we use my bedroom. So I had a small bedroom. We will push the bed to this side, then we will throw the lights into the corner. I'll stand there, then we'll shoot. We'll edit it on the phone, then we'll put it out there. So
that's very inspiring, you
yes.
know. And these are the things I want to hear.
Yeah.
Because I want people to understand that you got to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to start big. Start big if you can. If you can afford it, by all means, do it. No one is asking you to start small.
Yeah.
But if you can't afford it, be encouraged that you can actually start small and become something big.
Yeah.
You're telling us you started from your bedroom, so you would shift the bed.
Yeah. So
and make sure the camera doesn't
pan,
so
the room
pan to the
the room there like this. So we go shift the bed to like this. Then Fish will position the camera here. So we will make sure say we don't see bed sheet or pillow or anything. So,
that means the editing has to be tight.
Yeah, so you just have to stand at one place. Welcome to this episode of this and this and that. You shoot everything there. There is heat. Like, it was crazy because you have to close the windows because of, you don't want outside
ambient
sound.
Noise.
You understand? You have to switch off the fan. So you have to stand in that room for about 30 minutes ranting. Then when you finish, you use the phone to edit because we didn't have machines that could, so we just open Viva Video, drag the video content into the app, then we'll edit it. Then it will take about 2 hours for you to export the video because it's heavy. Then we just be sitting down there. So we started like that. We were creating, every day.
Not to catch you, but you talked about using your phone to do the editing.
Yes.
And again, for me, and I like to pick out these points so that I can draw analogy to my listeners.
Yeah.
What is in your hand?
Yeah.
What is in your hand? Use what you have. We've got phones, iPhone up to 13. If iPhone 14 were coming tomorrow morning, we have it.
Yeah.
We're using about less than 30% capacity of these phones. And yet we're crying. You're starting a business and you're saying, I don't have cameras.
Yeah.
I don't have this. That device in your hand can do the work. And that's what he did.
Yeah.
He started with what was in his hand. I'm sure it wasn't even an iPhone.
No, it was.
It wasn't even
I
an
don't
iPhone.
want to.
It was on phone.
It was on phone, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you shoot, you see fog. Like, it was so stressful because sometimes, you see, when you shoot the raw file, it's huge, it's big, like in terms of megabytes and gigabytes. So processing it on that phone is stressful. Sometimes the phone will get heated. You have to put the phone down, cancel exporting, and re-export. It was stressful, but we kept producing because we identified that people wanted to consume our content.
Yeah.
Because when we put the content out there, people are interested, even though the quality wasn't up there. So we knew that people were
it was interesting though.
Yeah, it was interesting.
And captivating.
And people just wanted to hear what Sheldon would say about a specific topic. So there was a need and demand for the content. But we didn't have the resources. We didn't have the tools.
But that didn't deter you.
Oh no, me mom there.
You used what you had.
Yeah. So I had to, and I just didn't want to be another statistic in a system. Because I studied marketing. There are a lot of marketing students being churned out each and every year. I have mates who are still in the house. I just didn't want to be that kind of guy who, I'm waiting for the government. And no, I can't do that. And also, from where I come from, I know who you go cry to, you understand? So I had to create my own path. That is why I told Fish, we have to make this thing work. Otherwise, if we don't make it work, then
it's back to the farm.
Yes, we just go, they do, nothing. We just go back to
and Kwadwo, I mean, I also hear you say, listen,